No one told me it could be this simple. And if someone had shown me what I'm about to show you before I spent months trying to figure all of this out on my own, I would have saved myself so much time, so much energy, and honestly, so much headache. Well, my friend, my name is Christy Keeter, if you do not know who I am, and I walked away from my teaching career. I came into the digital online space, and I help other people succeed in the digital online space, learning how to work remotely from anywhere a couple of hours a day. So stay tuned, because I'm going to walk you through step by step exactly what you need to do in order to start an online business in 2026, even if you're over 50, and even if you have zero experience, and even if you have tried something like this before and it just didn't work. This video is something that I wish that someone had made for me whenever I started my online business, sitting at my kitchen table wondering, what in the world have I done, and how in the world do I even begin? So if you're a teacher, if you're a retiree, or if you're a woman in the season of life who's already done something and you want something more, well, then stay with me, because this one's for you, my friend. Before we deep dive in, I want to bust 3 myths that might be sitting in the back of your mind right now, because I really want you to be clear with these at first. Okay, I want you to clear them out, because these will stop you before you even get started in the digital online space. Myth number 1, you need to be tech savvy to do this. Friends, I promise you, if you can send a text, if you can post a photo, if you can just write a sentence about something you care about, you have everything you need in order to start in the online business. I was not techie whenever I started, and I am still not what most people call techie, but I've learned one step at a time. The tools that are available in 2026 is even more beginner friendly than ever before. And so you're not going to have to worry about that. The tech barrier is not a barrier. The starting is the barrier. And we're going to fix that one today. Myth number 2. Is it too late to start if I'm over 50? I want you to hear this one clearly. Your age is not a disadvantage. It is your greatest asset. You have decades of learning experience, life experiences. You know what it means to show up consistently. You know how to connect with other people. But more importantly, you have wisdom that 25-year-old cannot fake. You have it. It's your story. God blessed you with that story. The women I see building the most authentically, the most trusted digital businesses right now, they're right here in our season of life. You have the story, you have the heart, you have the understanding that you want more than to be at that job and miss those special moments with your family. Myth number 3, you have to hustle around the clock to make this work. Oh, this one makes me so passionate, because this is the biggest lie in the online business space. The goal of Building Digitally is not to trade one existing schedule for another. The goal is your time freedom, my friend. I built this business working 2 hours a day using simple systems, simple automations, and I want to show you exactly how to do the same thing. We're going to bust those myths. Now let's talk about what you actually do need to get started. So here's the good news. The list of what you actually need is so much shorter than what you think it is. You don't need that perfect website. You don't need those 1,000 followers. You don't need that huge budget. And you do not need to be on every platform at once. What you do need is this. Number 1, you need a clear picture of who you want to help and what problem you want to solve for them. And we're going to cover that in step 1 in just a minute. Number 2 is a simple way to show up and share value. One platform and one type of content done consistently. We're going to cover this in step 2. And then in number 3, we're going to do a system that works even when you're not working. This is automation. This is that secret sauce that changes everything, my friend. So that's it. That's it, friends. You need 3 things, not 30, not 300, just 3. And I'm going to walk you through those right now. Step 1 is the most important step of all. And most people skip over this because they just want to get started. And I just want you to think about this one. Step 1 is the most important step of all. And I want this to be the one step that you don't skip, my friend, because I don't want you rushing into content. I don't want you rushing into posting. But if you skip this one step, everything else falls flat. I know, because I have had to learn that the hard way. You need to be crystal clear on who you are talking to. Your niche is simply the group of people that you were meant to serve. Let me repeat that. Your niche is simply a group of people that you were meant to serve and the problem that you help them solve. So here's the formula that I want to share with you. I help who do what so they can the result. I help moms learn how to work remotely so they can get their time freedom back. Here's another example. I help teachers and retirees build simple digital businesses so they can create income and get their time back. That's clear. That's the niche. It's clear and it's to the point and it's full of heart because that's who I help. I help women out there, teachers, retirees, whoever that is out there that's just wanting their time back. They're tired of working those 8 to 16 hours a day. So now here's something that I really want you to understand about picking your person. You do not need to know everything about the topic you're teaching. You just need to be a few steps ahead of the person that you're helping. So think about this. I figured out how to work remotely from anywhere in the digital online space. Now I can help other people navigate through that with easy steps versus hard steps, not impossible steps. If you have learned how to simplify meal planning as an empty nester, you can help someone who might be where you were 6 months ago. If you are on a diet and you want to lose 30 pounds and you've already accomplished 15 of it, well, then help other people learn what you're doing. You've been there. You've got the 15 pounds out of the way. You're stretching for the next 15. Show them how you did it. It's that simple. You find somebody that you truly want to help. Your experience is your expertise. Do not let someone tell you otherwise. Once you know who you're talking to, then we're going to go to step 2. Step 2 is getting that simple digital presence out there. And I want to be very clear about this one thing before you go any further. Simple. Simple is the goal. You do not need to be everywhere. You do not need a fancy website on day one. You do not need to be having that fully branded kit with your logo, with your color palette, with your first piece of content. You don't need all of that in place. Here's what I recommend for beginners in 2026. Pick one social media platform where your perfect person is already spending time. For most women that I work with, it might be Facebook, it might be Instagram, but it could also be YouTube, TikTok, or even Snap. And think about this one, Pinterest. Most people forget about Pinterest. Pinterest and YouTube and Google are the 3 largest search engines out there. So where is your perfect customer at? That's where you need to serve them at. Set up a simple profile that clearly says who you are, who you help, and what you should do next. In your bio, it's not about you, my friend. It's all about her. It's all about your perfect customer. It should answer the questions she is asking whenever she lands on that page. Is this person really for me? Is this person really for me? If your bio answers that, well then, that's your person. And speaking of a free guide, this leads us into the next most important piece of your digital foundation is your email list. I know this might sound a little intimidated, so stay tuned with me right now because your email list is the only thing the only thing that the algorithm cannot take from you, my friend. Social media platforms changes their rules all the time, but your email list, that belongs to you. Nobody can take that from you. You start building it by offering a free guide, a free checklist, or maybe a short ebook, something that solves one small problem for your perfect person. And trust me, friends, I have a community on the school platform. It's called Building Digitally with Christy. I have so many free guides, so many free checklists, so many free ebooks that you can just go over and get an idea and make them your own. It's not complicated, my friend. I do have the link below. So just go to the link below if you want to come join my free community and get my free guides. Once you get your guide created, they give you the email address in exchange for your free gift. And now you have a direct line to someone that actually wants to hear from you because they like what you had to say on social media. They liked your free book. This is the foundation of building digitally, getting your email list to your perfect customer. And then we're going to talk more about the automation in step 4. But first, let's talk about the content. I know you might be going through your head right now thinking, do I have to really be on camera all the time? Do I have to be on those TikTok dances? Do I have to post 5 times a day? And the answer to those are absolutely no, you do not. Content is very simple, and sharing content with value with the people that you're meant to serve. So there are so many ways you can do this without being glued to your phone. So here is my content approach that I like to teach inside Building Digitally. It's all built around 3 simple ideas. Number 1, make her feel seen. Do the mirroring image. This one is what I really call the mirror moment. You reflect her exact experience back to her, her frustrations, her daily reality, her private 10 p.m. thoughts. When someone reads your content and says, wow, she gets me, then they start to follow you. Then they start to trust you. Then later, when they need what you have, then they will buy from you. Idea number 2, be the guide with the answers. This is what I call the fix-it framework. You name the problem that that person is facing with precision. You validate it, that it's hard, because it is. But you give them one clear path forward. You're not the textbook, my friend. Don't dump load everything to them. You're the doctor with the diagnosis, with the prescription. Make it simple. Make it doable. Make it something that they can understand, and keep it simple, because it is. We overcomplicate everything that we do, not only in the world, but online too. So idea number 3, paint the life that she is working towards. Vision cast for her. You help her see clearly what life looks like whenever it's on the other side. The ordinary Tuesday morning when you have no alarm clocks. The notification that says income just came in overnight. The feeling of her finally understanding how she can have her time back. When she can feel that, that's whenever she starts to believe it's possible for her too. Now here's the key to content so that you do not get burnout. One piece of content done consistently is worth more than 10 pieces done sporadically. I teach my students to batch their content, meaning you sit down 1 or 2 times a week, you create several posts at once, and you schedule them out. And then you step away and you let your content work for you, which brings us perfectly into step 4, which is my absolute favorite, automation and income while you sleep. Oh my gosh, this part is what we call the freedom machine. This part is what changed everything for me, and I believe it's going to change everything for you too. Most people do not understand the power of automation. Automation is simply setting up the systems that work even when you are not working, my friend. And here's what it could look like for you. When your content gets scheduled in advance, your posts are actually being posted, your email automations are actually working while you're having dinner with your husband, while you're playing with your grandkids, or while you're sitting quietly in church. Your free gifts get delivered automatically the moment someone signs up. So if you went right now to buildingdigitally.com, you're going to put your email address in there. And when you put your email address in there, it's going to send you over into my automations automatically. I don't do anything. But inside that automation, my first email to you is got my free ebook in there. What I created for you to have a blueprint guide of how easy it is to get started in the digital online space. It's delivered to you automatically. It's there. I don't have to worry about it. The minute you pop your email address in there, it goes automatically to you. But I really do encourage you to do this. If you do that, also be sure and check your promotional folders or your spam folder, because I have a professional email address. And in my professional email address, it's not like a personal email address. And so it could go to your promotional folder, it could go to your spam folder, but check on those two places and it's there. That's how easy automation is. So your email sequence gets delivered every time a new subscriber builds trust and points them into the next step, all while you sleep. People scroll and they scroll all night long. I have people that come into my automations during the night while I'm sleeping. That is not passive income in fantasy sense. That is smart income built on real systems, real relationships with real value. And that is exactly why I say the goal is 2 hours a day, not because you cannot work more if you want to. You can spend 2 hours a day on your income producing activities. You can spend an hour a day if you wanted to just on learning something new, which I encourage you to, because you need to learn something new every day. But can you imagine spending 2 or 3 hours a day and getting $900 days, $1,400 days, $600 days, $300 days, $100 days, or multiples of those just because you learned a skill of automation and you learned how to teach other people how to work remotely from anywhere a couple of hours a day and getting their time back? Friends, I work 2 hours a day on income producing activities, and the other 22 hours a day I can have designated to spend with my family. And that's my time. It belongs to me. So get your time back. That's what I wanted. I wanted my time back so intensely that I walked away from my teaching career and I came into the unknown. And it took me a while to figure it out, but I'm here to help you figure it out so you don't have to waste all of those precious moments trying to figure it out. Your family, your faith, your rest, your joy. That's what we build here. And this is the whole point. So I want to do some honest talk with you. And because I really want you to pinpoint down, I really want you to think about this. And I just want you to take a couple of minutes to be completely honest with you about what you need to expect. Because I believe you deserve the truth, not just the highlights of this reel. Building in the digital business, it does take time. But you can go faster if you have a step-by-step guidance. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. But let me tell you, those $1,400, those $900 dings, those multiple income streams that you can build to have not only passive income, but residual income as well, that we teach you how to do that, it's the sky's the limit. So I will never pretend that it is this, oh my gosh, it's so easy, it's so simple. But if you follow the steps and you're coachable, my friend, there's no way that you're going to fail. I told my kids whenever they were beginners doing anything, if they wanted to try something, they couldn't quit it. So I can tell you, I walked away from my teaching career. I came into the digital online space. I got my time back. But more importantly, I have the ability to go and do. I have the ability to go with my husband and do what he wants to do. I have the ability to go and be with my kids and my grandkids and do what they need. So I want you to understand, when I started this journey, I can tell you so many stories, but I just want you to focus on this one. If you're coachable and you stay consistent for 90 days, you're going to start to see some real momentum. Some people see it faster than others, some slower, and both of them's okay because we all learn at different rates. But what I can tell you with my whole heart is this: every single day that you show up, you plant a seed, and those seeds grow. I showed up every single day during one of the hardest seasons of my life. And I won't go into all the details today, but there were moments showing up felt so impossible, and I did it anyway. And because I did, this business was there for me whenever I needed it the most. That is what consistency builds. Not just income, my friend, but something that you can lean on when life gets hard. So if you're sitting here right now wondering, is this worth it? I want to look into your eyes through the screen, and I want to tell you, yes. From the first person who is willing to show up and do the work, absolutely yes. Because I can tell you, for that right person that's out there, if you are just buried in, you want your time back, you want your freedom back, you want to feel like that you've accomplished something, you want to plan for your retirement, you want to do something that you've never done before, then yes, you can. So here's what I want to tell you right now. If this really resonated with you, first, I want you to grab my free ebook. It's linked below. It covers everything that you need to know about what we talked about today in detail. Plus, it gives you the exact foundational steps to get your digital business started. And it's completely free. Second, come join my free community. It's linked below as well. Building Digitally with Christy. I am on the school platform where I do step-by-step training every single week, and that link is linked below as well too. And third, if this video helped you today, please do me a favor. Hit that like button and subscribe so that you'll never miss another one of my new videos. Share this video with one woman out there who needs to hear it, because you never know whose life you're going to change just by passing it on. So friend, it's not too late. You're not behind. You're not broken. And you're not too old. You are exactly where you are supposed to be at the exact time and the exact moment. So again, I'm Christy Keeter. I am so blessed that you stayed the day with me and you listened to my video. I want to encourage you to follow me, and I will see you on the next video. But more importantly, I want you to know this: God loves you, and He has given you everything that you need to get started. Never doubt the ability that God's given you, because you've got it, my friend. Now go share it with the world, because they need to hear what you have too.